Do you like it? The I'm so hip and gangster and all the other words. I can move my arm like this and I can move my arm like that. I can put a cap in your... Look, there's me bling. Bling, 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 bling. Yo, yo, yo. I just bought... Yo. Oh, dear. All right. So here's an update. See this? It's probably the problem. I don't know. But there's a little ball bearing joint in there, and it was a bit stuffed. So I think the ball bearing joint is solved. I think. If it's not, then we're going to have the same fun that we've had all the other times. But I'm pretty certain you actually have fun when I'm struggling away. I'm not sure why I even bothered to fix the darn thing, to be honest. But at any rate, well, it's not a drill. This is a drill. All right. Okay, we've just got to apply myself. Right. I'm done. I'm honestly done. Okay. Ooh. Let's plug it in there. That didn't work. That was just something I was about to try, but I don't care anymore. It's not that cold today. It was cold yesterday. Ugh. Now we're going to flip ski around ski, and hopefully everything's in the right position ski. And it occurred to me that what we could do ski is move this up ski, a bit ski, and that will fix a few things ski. Like so ski. Move this around a bit ski. There we go ski. Do you reckon that'll work ski? I don't know ski. We'll soon find out ski. Why am I saying ski? I don't know ski. Don't you worry ski. Let's have a look what's going on here ski. Nah. Zipping up my jacket ski. Yeah, zip ski. There we go ski. Zoom ski. Don't like it. Come on, you can do this. You can do this properly. Oh, that's good. You can do it like that. That's good. There we go. Now that's a good angle. Very, very photogenic. I have no idea where the actual spot is that the lens is going through, but that's all right. I think it's there. Gotcha. Haha. Right, struck there. Now I'm sorry about the mess, but I had spent the entire time just trying to get the place all, well, get it working really. Good. There we go. So hopefully the curse of the OPAL machine is broken. It was the flex cable. And the flex cable was doing, well, how do we put this? Possessed things. So let's have a look what we've got here. We've still got some fresh OPAL. It's a really weird time to actually have problems because I've got all this great new OPAL and no ability to use it because of the machine going haywire. Anyway, we've got this one here. That looks better in real life. I just got to tell you that. This one does too. This one does too. It's all the new angles. Right, so let me tell you what's exactly good about that. It's this piece here, and this piece here. All right? You're just going to have to believe me because it's looking pretty rubbish. Don't worry, I'll get the unmotivated engineer onto that. Did someone call me name? Well, yes, I did. Right, so there's a piece of colour right in the middle there. That's good. We'll give that one a bit of a burl at some stage. That'll be good. Now, let's have a look. Ski, we got this one here. That one will work. I don't know if we'll get around to it. We'll see. I think it's a piece of the wood OPAL that we were doing before. So it's had some successes before. Got this guy here. Once again, it's looking pretty good from where I see it, but is looking like nothing from where you're seeing it, so you'll just have to believe me on that one. I have a very honest face. I've never lied to you about, pony or anything. Okay, so let's have a look here. I wonder how many people actually know what I'm talking about. All right, so we've got this one here. We've got some crystal opal here. This is all Lightning Ridge stuff, by the way. Got some, I'm going to call this flower opal. Hello there, Persona Alan. I've seen you before. I'm sure of it. And here's one here. Beautiful little... No! I plead the Fifth Amendment. What are you doing out here, Pony? All right, so... Or is it the First Amendment? I don't know. I don't know American law. Is it the Second Amendment? Do I get a gun? Oh, dear. All right, so... Oh, okay. Well, it worked. It just rocked off its hinges, so I'm just going to have to make new hinges for it. Give me a second. You may as well watch. Well, that was exciting. This is the unit. I'll just put, I think I'll put something right there. Luckily, I still have my tools available for me. Now, where are we going to put you so you can see all of the action as it occurs? Because it's going to be so action-filled. It'll be action-packed. Nothing but action and packing. There we go. Hopefully, anyway. First things first, need to find a screw. That happens so often. Right. Down here, the other one. I know I should have pointed it down to all the junk here, but I don't want to. It's shameful. I'm not unproud of it. It's because I've just been sitting here trying to fix this whole darn opal station. So, I mean, I've been busy and stuff. It just looks terrible because it looks terrible. I hope you can follow the logic there. Okay. Well, that's where it went. Excellent. I'll finish that one off. Okay. Is that... we've got a discotheque happening over here. This'll do. Just found it on the ground. Beggars cannot be choosers. Where's the screwdriver? Alrighty. So, when we are sighting the screw, we know that the plywood, if you put it in the spline of the ply, you're going to end up with a bit of the pain, so I'm not going to be doing that. I don't know why I'm using this voice. Just do that. Hopefully that will just hook on. Should be a relatively simple repair. I was hoping to put it on the way, but it doesn't seem to want to go that way, so we'll just have to stick it that way. Did you see all of that? That was amazing, wasn't it? Award-winning drama there. 53 BAFTAs to him. I don't even know what a BAFTA is. What about an Oscar or a Grammy? Is a Grammy a thing? Well, 2 likes already. Thank you. And thank you, Opal Guy. Now, I wish to tell everybody a sad story about a stagnating channel, and you can do something about it. For just 1 like a day, you can help the Opal Guy from start to death. What say you, internet? Now I have to just reattach this part. No, that came off. Oh, the whole thing shook itself apart. Not fun. So when you're making Opal machines, don't shake them apart. That's my advice to you. Sally Strutters. Who's is this? Do I know who this Sally Strutters is? Should I know who Sally Strutters is? I probably should. It sounds like something I should know. I know Celine Dion. Does that help? Personally. Hi Celine, how you doing? Stop imitating me. I'm not, it's you. I'm Canadian, hey. Yeah, whatever. She reckons she's Canadian. She's not. All right. Okay, first things first. Fix this to a standard where I will be proud to call it an oval machine. Take that out. Then we maneuver that back. We might have to just unscrew that a bit. I don't want to keep going with this because I'll burr it. Oh well, burrs away. There we go. Now would you kindly move yourself into the enclosure? Thank you. Now it might come as a surprise to you, but the tool itself is an Ozito, but the mounting is all of my design. Okay. So here we go. We'll just poke that away, over there we go. Yes, excellent. And that goes away, over there we go. Excellent. Let's see if that works. It had better darn work. Because darn it, gosh darn it, I'd be very upset if it didn't gosh darn work now. There we go. Let's see how that all goes. Right, so can we unhook the thing? There it is. Hopefully we can just maneuver. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now that's aimed straight at my face, which is not good, but you know, zem's the bricks, they say. So here we go. Will the possessed Opal machine unpossess itself now? Oh man. Lots of things have broken here. Okay, that's cool. All right. Let's have a go. I got me pencil.
That's not a pencil, that's a steamroller.
Oh, kill that blasted storekeeper.
And he did.
That was from the Goon Show, wasn't me. Oh, okay. All right, so I get it now. So let me just turn this thing on and will it... Ooh. Oh, I forgot. Turn it on from here because I... Oh, come on. Give it a few minutes to settle itself down. Clearly I didn't put enough virgins into the volcano. I swear they told me they were virgins. I call this the devil's Morse code. There we go. Someone has tamed the beast. Now the only issue is that this thing is really close to here. I want to... If I can actually... Yeah, I can. Cool. Good. I can do that. That makes life a little bit easier for me. Now this is just a random piece of opal. You done there? You're right. So the poltergeist is still with us, I think. So it looks like the challenge is cut opal with a possessed opal machine. That's simple. So wish me luck, everybody. What? Like and subscribe. Are you joking? I presume we'll make a deal later. No, we're not. Oh, gee. He's always trying to make a deal. Make a deal about this, make a deal about that. War in Ukraine, whatever. Monty Python were much more fun than you. Oh, of course they were. They're actually funny. So far be it from me to make recommendations that align with the Dark Lord, but like and subscribe. Did we make... No, we did not make a deal. No deals. What is his thing? Always making a deal. Exchange your soul for this. Exchange your thing for that. I'll make the internet work for you. Whatever. I remember, he's the Lord of Lies, because, like, he doesn't make the internet work. I'm going to turn this up a wee little bit at the risk of invoking right, so this is a test opal, but I have noticed there are a few areas of interest that we will need to be looking through. Let's have a look at the areas of interest. Over here somewhere. I'll look over here in this area of interest. There we go, around here. Okay. So I've got actually a little bit of colour here, but it's derived from a crack, would you believe? but there is actually some colour underneath that. There's also a crack here with colour underneath there too, and there's some dark potch there. So hopefully something will happen when we get to that potch. If not, boring opal. You could. No, I won't. Okay, so ever since all of those rock singers, you know, signed to Sony BMG, which I presume is the same thing. Then like played their music backwards. That's not a song. It is a... No, just my show. Just let me touch. No, you're not touching it. I'm touching it. But I can do it. No. Last time you did it, Babylon fell. Do you remember why I had all this stuff up? I thought you weren't looking. I wasn't. I'm looking now. Thank you. Is that it? No, it's not. I got the voices wrong. Get your hand off it. Oh, and get your hand off that too. Fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, my Opal machine is possessed, but other than that, I'm fine.
Well, yeah. It's been making like upsettingly angry noises. I can hear it from upstairs.
Yeah. Well, it'll just randomly ramp up. Now, I put it into this thing so that it wouldn't actually make any noises, and it's a giant resonating cavity.
You essentially built in an auditorium to sing for.
Yeah, pretty much. Hello, my lord. Milorad Kirstik. Milorad. Hello, I go? Did I get the name right?
Yes, your voice could be shut off. Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Sorry. Should I try having coffee now?
You can certainly try having coffee now.
Well, I'm just trying to think because it sent me to sleep last time, and I need to go to sleep this time.
Off you go, sweet dreams.
And I know that it has, like, because stimulants have weird effects on people who have ADHD, so I'm just, like, thinking about it.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Depends. If you're cutting a little fragment, there's not a lot of material. But usually when you're cutting the bigger stones, sometimes you lose 90% of the thing.
That tells me that there's different size at which they stabilize.
Right.
Well, no, because if you think about it, if you're cutting 90% off a big stone, right?
Oh, yeah.
How big do they become? And if you're only cutting 10% off a small stone,
Yeah, I know. Look, you're right. There's a function that you can...
thank you.
Well done. You've made people do math.
Good.
Any accidental math is not my fault. This time around. Actually, I should show you some of the material. Other than the fact that I think that all opal is practically fossil material, found a few things. I've found something which I think is bone, so I'll bring that out later. Now, believe it or not, this is the first opal that I've cut, and so it was the practice opal, so how's your father? But we'll see. I didn't get my most expensive one out for this because you can see how it's all upsy-downsy. Now, have a good look at this one. Turn this up a little bit at the risk of... Yeah, well done. What a lovely, quiet Sunday evening I'm having. I don't know for sure, but I think that's bad. That looks rather bad. It melted through the thing. Melted off. At least we know where the problem was coming from. Zoom out here. Right. So let's have a look here. Well, I think it's basically turned it into a really dusty vape, I think. So, believe it or not, I actually have a contingency plan. So I will be right back. But in case you're interested, I am somewhat annoyed by this development. I'm just wondering if I can recombobulate it. Basically what happened was it got stressed out. So first option is recombobulate. We'll see if it recombobulates. If it doesn't recombobulate, then we'll bobulate something else. And I think the chances of bobulation are very slim. I will return. I'm okay. Now, what was in that thing that fell? My drink. That would be about right. There is still some left. So as you can see, I'm having a wonderful evening. Ugh. Look what I got. Zoom out again. Zoom right out. So it looks like we're going to be centering around that area again. So I may as well move to here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did I turn the light on? Good on you, girl. Oh, and did that. Anything else? Yeah. So making a professional show is really easy. All you need to do is none of what I'm doing, probably. There we go. You see what's going on there? Good. First things first, let's go have a look at what's going on here. Could be that you've got to be careful with the brushes because they might just gonna have a look and see if the brushes are oriented wrong. If you twist it too hard, it'll break them. I know that much. Right, let's see what happens now. Yeah, enough from you. And your antics. And so what do you do? I fix an Opal machine in front of a lot of people. That sounds fun. It wasn't. Here we go. Now, turn that on again. Before you ask, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Going to try varying this slightly, see if that actually does anything. Not really. I'm loath to move it any further because if you tighten it too much, it'll crush them. But it seems to be behaving itself. Right. So we'll just put the whole business on and then watch as it all collapses, I suppose. Right. So this is a part of a printer, and I actually had put it onto the printer rail so I could actually cut with it, like, you know, in a controlled manner, not like I'm doing now. Right. Okay, because this is Australia, spiderweb. Right, and now I need to put the doobie in the what's it? Can you not? Thank you. Right. Take that little goober out. Now we'll leave that until such a time as we've gotten it all sorted. So I will attach this here, probably. Doesn't look like there's very much in the way of a cable in there. I hope this one's alright. So what could possibly go wrong with this one? I think it's okay. And I think I know what the deal is with these things. If they get even slightly kinky, I think they develop a problem. So very hard to unscrew things with stuff in your hand. You don't want to know what happened. Right. I suppose you're about to find out how how Dremel works with the little rotary tool. Well done. Just what I wanted. There we go. Right. Turn it on. Dost thou behaveth? I think thou dost. So what I'm going to do, instead of using the whole... Oh, I have to use the whole business. Alright, we'll try the whole business again. Because I'm worried if I flex it any way, shape or form. Well, we'll see. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the good news is at least I called it, didn't I? I said, will I be... Basically, I said on my feed, will I be spending the entire day repairing a thing? And yeah. Cancel. I'm going to have to get rid of that one because it's just too screwy. Wondering if I can use another thing than that, because it might be a little bit too hard to use. I suppose I could use that piece of metal. We'll just get this thing in first. We'll worry about those sorts of things later. And the bird screw, what we're going to do with that, about that. Keep going, I suppose. Oh well. Carry on. Very good. Yeah, yeah. I have a feeling that it is the pressure here that's doing that. So what I'll do is I'll take that off and we'll try and be a bit gentler somehow. Yeah. I think that's the way we're going to do it. I think it's this thing that's causing it. So maybe it wasn't the Dark Lord after all. Maybe it was the Duck Lord. Quack. Come on, you can do this. Or maybe you can't. Oh, I know what we can do. There we go. Perfect. Curve. Oh, come on. Then we've established that this thing doesn't actually dampen the noise, does it? Right. So what we'll do is we'll poke this thing through, and then we will do things to make it fit rather than what we were doing before. So I think that was maybe causing issues. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, no, you've done. Did I actually educate you? I didn't mean to, I promise. What did I do? Okay. There we go. 9 likes for that. Well, I suppose, I'm thinking about it, you know, I've worked pretty hard for those likes, I reckon. I reckon it's about time for a tea break. Right, here we go. If I was a council worker, that's what I'd be doing. Here we go. So basically what I've done is I've gotten some foam and padding and stuff and sturf, and now we'll move this over to here, move that over to there, move this over to here. Good. Now we can move this over to there, and now we can, this is supposed to make it less less noisy. I'm not sure it does. You go over there. Good. Is everyone settled? Are we all settled? We all settled? We all settled? We all good? Excellent. Now, you move over here. Perfect. Right. Now, that'd be a deuce of a joke if I... Yeah, here it is. Sorry, I'm just doing something quite dangerous, actually. All right, here we go. Pop this in. I'd turn the screen around, but it's just 5 seconds worth of work, so it's probably not worth doing. Here we go. Got this done. Basically, I'm just unscrewing the... I could do it over here. Just... Now, at the risk of invoking a problem, what else do you reckon will go wrong? So what can I do about this? Because it's going to annoy me if it doesn't annoy everybody else. Right. We'll just keep going with the shoving of the things in, I reckon. Dop stick away. No, even screwdriver, even better. Alright. So, with the cunning use of a screwdriver, he saves the day, he does. What a brave hero man he is. Yes, look at him bravely use the screwdriver. Yay! Dr. Phil!
Watch as I heroically shove stuff into another thing. Yay!
Yeah.
What? I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it.
Now for bonus funds, let's just put this under here so that the vibration isn't as bad. Hopefully that'll work for a while. That's what all this stuff is here for. It's a baffle for the vibration. Whilst I was busily fixing everything, I forgot about that. So what I'll do is I'll just shove all that under there, and hopefully that will help to fix some of the issues. All right, let's see what happens if I turn this on now. Yep, I've cleared it. Good. Ooh, that's good. Oh wow. Ooh, yes. Brill. Happy with that. Ah, it's up and running. Woo! Right, now I have to re-wipe everything because I have to. Right, that can go up here. Right, there we go. There we are. Can I finally cut an opal? There we go. All right, that looks actually good. Just have to move that up a bit. Move that over a bit. Just stick something in there for the time being and we'll be done. So I'm just making sure the lighting's all good, because it needs to be. I haven't gone through all of this so that we don't have good lighting. Here we go. There we go. All right, that's looking good. Now, in my eyes, it's not shaking as much or wobbling as much as it is to you. But having seen that, I'm pretty certain I'm probably going to have to do something about that in the long term. Not at the moment. Right. All right. Let's see what happens when I actually try to cut an opal. Is it all right with everyone if I try to cut an opal? Where do I put them all? Well, I've got plenty here, don't worry. Even if it does that now, it's not as extreme, so that's good. Right, let's turn this water on and let's get cracking. Right, and what we're going to cut? I'm hiding behind here because we've got water here now. It knows, doesn't it? It genuinely knows when I'm about to start. Okay, here we go. We'll cut this one. So long as the cable doesn't explode, I don't care. Oh, goody, goody. Let's have a look. It's going too slow now. Do I dare turn it up a bit? I only live once, don't you? We're not going to do the resonating frequency of whatever that is. Fling. Mexican jumping opal makes an appearance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the excitement's over, it looks like. It looks like I can actually cut opals. It's probably one of the only channels in which, like, people go onto this channel not necessarily to watch opals being cut. At the moment, it sounds like there's a cicada stuck in it, though. So this is the back of said opal, this is the front, and you can see, although there's sand there, or cracking, you can actually see there's some stuff on the side. I'm wondering whether I'm going to even worry about going through here. I think I'll go through the dark stuff. It's probably the best option, but I've got to just clean this up. So, got no choice.
We have no choice, General Calrissian. Our creatures can't repel firepower of that magnitude.
There. Thought you could get away from me, did you? No. I just want the record to be shown that regardless of what actually happened, I still didn't make a deal. One thing I've discovered about orienting the machine this way is a slight issue with the... No, we'll mount it that way. That's better. For those waiting for something to go wrong, don't worry, it will. Probably even do a bedding pool because, okay, so what could happen? The next flex cable could give out. That's a possibility. But what I'm suspecting is that this Dremel, which I haven't had for very long, might I add, I think that's going to give up the ghost soon. That's what that inconsistent noise is all about. It's had a hard life because it's been fighting with this flex cable for ever such a long time. Well, just be patient. I think we've got something good coming out here. Let's see. It's a pretty epic series of misadventures, but then, like, it's entertainment, so I suppose if everyone enjoyed it, then that's great. You know, I'll pretend they're laughing with and not at, and then move on. That's all right. I've learned something, Opal Guy, that it's an honour and a privilege to have anybody watching what you're doing. You know, people can choose to come and go as they please, and you have no right to stop people. I do get it. You feel like you need to excuse yourself, but no, there's no need. Besides, I've got your credit card details. Yeah. Well, yes, you can. I haven't got any membership perks. I should make some membership perks, but I don't know what to do. Have a feather from Loki. Then it's like $10 to post it to the United States. It's here, it's here, it's here. What? A feather? Yay. Alright, let's see how far we've gotten to this colourful opal. There should be some coming out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's already up. Okay, so all I'm doing now is just now here's the question, will that translate? See that little piece of potch there, or colour? I'm hoping that it covers the entire opal, but we'll find out soon enough. Have a look. Okay, that opens up, so let's just... Yeah, a bit. Finally, it's working. Wonder if you're seeing it. Probably not. I'm just glad it's a lot quieter now, because don't want to annoy the neighbours. Yeah, baby, yeah. It's all over, wall to wall. Woohoo! Can't believe it worked after all that effort. I didn't have to sell anything to any giant, horny, red, goat-footed guy.
Going cheap.
No, none. I don't know who's learned more from who, because like he's got a 2-for-1 sale now. I don't even know what. I don't have 2 sold. Shoot, no. You see how it's clipping sometimes? One of those weird ones. I enjoy cutting opals like that. And yes, we've got all of the colour on. So I'll just stop it up. It's just it's a very light pinfire pattern. Yeah. There you go. So that's that one done. Let's go have a look in the open section. I'm going to clean that one up. Right. Just so that you know, all of these gems that are in here, I've selected them because I had a look at them and I'm going, yeah, they will cut a stone. So they're not here for random reasons. And this one I think might cut a good one. Do I dare? I do. About now that I tell you, you'll notice that even though I've got a monetized channel, if you've been on for any length of time, you're still watching, you haven't seen an ad. You would have possibly gotten one when you first joined up the channel, when you first started with this session, but hopefully you haven't gotten any mid-roll ads. If you have, I'll be somewhat annoyed because that'll be YouTube breaking their agreement with me. But generally speaking, no mid-roll ads. Around for that magic colour that I thought I saw before. We'll just have to take this off because we've still got to stabilise the opal. Stabilise the opal. Okay, opals, is it too much to ask to just have one that just shines up, not one which just makes you work for it for like half an hour and then breaks an opal machine, that kind of thing? There we go. Yay! I didn't lie. Probably not. Anyway. Oh, enhance the colour. Push the button. There we go. Can you see it yet? Probably not. What's that grinning at you? I'll just fling. Right. Now I will flatten this part of it. semi-easy, this Opal, but there's a few technical issues that need to be resolved, and those technical issues are quite difficult. Ultimately, you just buy Opals based on their colour and their shape and, you know, how pretty they are, essentially. So whether they had an issue or not, it's really irrelevant to you as a consumer. Very relevant for me as a cutter, for several reasons. Some people just don't want to cut one, really. Or they might have cut it a bit wrong. They want to chuck it and sell it on. It's okay. My train of thought just went out the door. Hopefully I didn't say something completely incoherent. I'll be listening to that later. I'll be going, nah, wow, you're tired. What I'm having to do is slowly reorient the crystal, so that will be in the next grade of Starship. If you know who Leah Braum is, you know what I've just done. Wow, 15 likes, thanks guys. mesmerising. Look, hello. G'day, Bo. How you doing? So there we go. It doesn't look so amazing at the moment, but it's got a little bit of pink colour in it. It actually looks quite nice here. It took a little bit of effort to get that going because, well, the machine broke down. Right. What now? Those are all my new opals. Yay! I'll get them later. Alright, let's get this one done. This is a really thin one, so I've got to be cautious. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just carving the sides just to see what I've got to play with here. I'm considering, yeah, I'll definitely do that. There's two reasons why I did that. The first one was that you're better off doing that than trimming it. Secondly, this is a bit thicker than the other piece, so rather than waste, may as well cut the thicker opal here. So even though it'll be a smaller opal, it'll actually have a similar carat weight. Whoop, there we go. Also, personally, I'm quite happy that the issues have resolved themselves. This actually is quite a nice cutting arrangement once you get used to it. See ya. Can't get away that easily, buddy. So here's where the rubber meets the road. It's on the other side here. Yep, we do this one. More hope than anything else. I really should be clearing this up, but I think it'll clear. If it doesn't, I've made a big mistake. The reason why I said that it would be a big mistake if I didn't get it clean, because I know better than to just keep going on the face. I should cut it in half, and that's a safer way of doing it. Speaking of which, I only just managed to rescue it, and a lot of that opal went, so Yeah. So it's still, yeah, it's still reasonably viable, but it's certainly not great. Hello, Simone. How you doing? Hopefully this will more than make up for it. I have a feeling that we have to go this side, but could be wrong. Oh, 20 likes, thank you. Oh yeah. Put it this way, it looks better here. But I'll make sure that you know. You'll see it, it'll be great. We've got some Celine Dion effects going here. Alright. Hang on, let me just get this bit off and then we'll go and de-Celine. It's a very, very nice opal. I'm very happy that I cut that one. My 4th opal for the night. I'll do one more. Try a nice magnum opal. See what we can find in here. Something that will cement the occasion for the auspicious moment that it actually is. Have a look in here. Either this one or we'll do this one. Hang on for 1 second, I'm still thinking. Maybe. 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 Oh, maybe. No, maybe. That's a little knobby. Little knobby. Won't cut that one yet. I think we will. Hey, why not? You only live once. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Got this little guy here. I've got this big guy here. So I'll cut a little bit of this guy because I think there's something here. And then we'll go on to the little guy. Something here. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning up all the issues before I commit to cutting anything, as in slicing anything up. case you're wondering, that hole is definitely going to have to go at some point, but I'm kind of loath to get rid of it. I think it's a normal cavity. It just looked like a bit of bone. I don't think it is. If anything, it's wood opal. It's not wood opal even. But this time someone goes, oh, that's actually the fibularis of a raptor. And I'm like, okay. It's half a fibularis of a raptor. And I take fossils pretty seriously, so if I actually do cut a fossil up, I'm not happy about it. Well, depending on the fossil type. Wood opal is fine. Shell opal is also okay, because, well, it's not okay, but it's better, because it's fairly ubiquitous in cooper feeding. So I can justify doing a few shells. But I've got a, for example, I've got a whole heap of shell opal that I don't touch, and some of it is very colourful. So sometimes I'm respecting the provenance of the opal itself rather than anything else. Turn it up a little bit. Now that's interesting. Encountering a lot of resistance down here, that means we've got something good. Right there. Through. So. Okay, this particular opal, I call it a cyclops having a bad day. Ah! Getting tired. What I'll do is I'll quickly carve into there. See what's there. Clean up the other side. because that's probably the bit I want to work with, I think. Quickly have a look here and see if there's something I should be worrying about, because I just noticed something. Yeah, so it's better than noticing, snooticing. I snooticed it. Right, put that down. We'll have a look at this one. Oh, another light, thank you. I'm gonna try and get this piece off nice and sweetly and cleanly. I'm not going to go any further there because it's a nice piece of opal there. Have a quick look at what we're dicing here, because that was the bit I was originally looking at. And we bifurcated it without realising it. Bifurcate. That's a word for cutting. Bifurcate. What's happening here? There we go. Right, okay. Made a bit of a mistake here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pretend it's a feature. If it works out, just don't tell anyone, alright? Oh, not a mistake, actually. Real. I wasn't to know, but there's a whole heap of material in there. Couldn't have cut it clean anyway, which is good. Right. Gosh. That one aside for a little while, and then we'll go and cut this other one, and then I'm going to call it an evening. I suppose it is an evening. This one will be quick, that's why I'm picking this one. So hopefully it'll be quick anyway. It'll either clean up or fail spectacularly very quickly. Also, we're running out of water now, so as the opal slowly gets lost in the mists of time. Right, we better stop that because it's going to be a hazard to it. Opal dust is not a laughing matter. That's where we're stopping. Turn that off in a minute. I'll get that done. It's probably not going to be that much anyway. Off you go, and off you go, and off this goes. And off this goes. But don't worry, we're going to go have a little chat with the birdies. Whee! Flip. Hello. Hello. That was cute. You should have seen it. Hello, birds. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You doing well? You doing okay? You doing okay? Loki, who had a bit of a plucking issue, seems to be recovering a bit, so that's good. Alright, there we go. A few pin feathers in there. I can feel them. It's hard to do it one-handed though. I'll just get his jacket off. apologise about the place. I've just had a big day just trying to fix the OPAL machine. Hello there, Maxie Bella. Want a scratchy pin? You do. I wonder how long this will last for. Want a scratch? There you go. Sorry. One thing about these birds that I find absolutely, utterly amazing is their eyes are indestructible. I don't understand it, but you touch their feathers, they'll flinch. If you poke them in the eye, they're like, yeah, whatever. And no, I don't do experiments. I don't sit there and poke them in the eye. It's just you occasionally accidentally do it, and it's always surprising that they don't care. I'd be quite annoyed if someone poked me in the eye, to be honest. There you go. A nice bit to it. Yeah. A few kids here, are you? Got that one for you. One more for you. You didn't realise I was a primate before, you know it now, don't you? We were taking Loki to the vet one time. Olivia was quite a lot younger. She sat on an ant's nest. Got bitten by a whole heap of ants. And so I carried her up to the main reception and I said, hey, I know you're a vet. Do you happen to do hominids? I think they're not hominids, they're Homo sapiens. How's that? I bet that one feels good. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if you know what a pure ecstasy was on a cockatoo, but that was it. That feather was like tucked right up against his shoulder and he couldn't do squat about it. He got me! Alright. That's that done. You didn't hurt me. Oh dear, that was funny. Yes, every time we're just waiting for Max to just pull the trigger. Alright, one last thing.
Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! I told you, like and subscribe!
Pony, your job is done. Now, did you know that I did not see my mouth moving whilst that was going on? It must have been Pony. I swear on the grave of the Dark Lord himself that Pony was speaking. It's amazing, isn't it? So because Pony was speaking, you have to do what Pony says. So like and subscribe or else Pony will get angry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the journey that we did. It was quite a journey. It was a journey on a Model T Ford with 3 wheels and no engine. Pretty much running on thoughts and prayers with the Dark Lord occasionally kicking us up the rear end. So that was pretty good. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to go rest for about 1,000,000 billion years. So enjoy the rest of your day, whatever is left of it. All I have to say now is Dr. Phil out. Ah! Ugh.